Okay guys, here we go again. This is another heroic video. This is Season 1, Chapter 2, Premium Mission with Iron Man, where the Warriors 3 battle is. And basically it pops up, you have a high threat and a medium threat, do the high, then a deploy, and a medium threat, and the heroic battle will pop for you. Might only take the 2 fights, not the deploy, but I've never done it that way. And I actually have Volstagg already, he's level 6, and so is Fandral, and I have been doing this mission pretty consistently without too much trouble. It's one of the only battles that sets up pretty much the same way every time. Heimdall goes first, he uses Horn, and then he uses the group attack. Basically every time. And if you're lucky, Sif will be the first one to attack, because then you can get your enraged stacks and hopefully good counters. You want to use guard the rear. Some people say to attack Thor first. I'm always worried about Heimdall blocking that. Oh, that's why. Never mind. His farsight changes in this battle. That explains a lot, because if you saw it, I'll go over it one more time. But it says farsight, most attacks not stealthy, chance to negate preemptive counterattacks, which is what Fandral does with his on guard. It's really the only one you're worried about with on guard is Sif and Executioner in the second round, and use Hogun to drink. What that does is basically give huge damage reduction to the whole team for counters, ongoing damage, pretty much everything. And of course, Volstagg's one just gives them 50% damage reduction overall. So at that point, they're basically doing like no damage. And of course, miss. I really hate when Fandral misses that attack. Landed this time. Oh my god. And Volstagg's bleeding, which is never a good thing. But one of the benefits of Volstagg is he can elixir of healing anytime he wants, whenever he's getting hit. So I'm hoping he'll do it and get rid of that bleed, because I really hate when he's bleeding. And of course, you can hit Thor, because he doesn't actually cause any status effects. I actually do have Fandral's E-ISO, but for some reason it hasn't been working. It's supposed to apply migraine when he counter or preempts, but it hasn't been doing it most of the time. So out of what, 4 or 5 preamps, he's hit 1 or 2. It's really getting annoying. And he's not lowered stats at all, so alright, there we go. Volstagg gets the drink. I'm back to pretty much full health again. That's one of the biggest issues with this fight. If your Fandral doesn't land and your Hogun doesn't land, it makes it a whole lot more difficult. And overall, it's just a really long fight. I'm not sure if this video is gonna have enough time. But basically, focus on Heimdall first, then Thor, then Sif. Free attack on Thor. And of course, Hogun misses. Put Thor down. So the last thing you need is Volstagg getting killed. And if there were more than one person alive, I would have used Hogun's level 2 for the follow-up attacks, but when there's only one person, it's kind of a waste. Plus you need it next wave. And this is where it becomes Loki, Enchantress, and Executioner. Loki likes to use group attacks, and you do have 2 that count as infiltrators, so he gets countered a lot. But if you're lucky, your Hogun will do some good damage in this wave because of that. However, you also have to worry about stupid alluring voice. I hate Enchantress for that. And of course, Loki's Hall of Mirrors because that stupid attack was disoriented. But Loki should still die here. And that makes it a bit easier. Go ahead and put the protect back on Volstagg. On guard. Overwhelming presence for the counterattacks. Because you don't want to attack your own people. And then you have Volstagg drink, or whoever goes first that round. Because you do get an extra turn because of Loki not being there. And it's good to get everything off of everyone while you can. Really wish he'd stop missing. Yeah, I did that in the wrong order. Because Volstagg went first in that run, I should have recharged first and then used Protect. But Fandral's still alive, he's just kinda hurting. Which he might die, but he's capped out on experience right now anyhow, so I don't really care. This pincushion is very handy. Yeah, he's probably gonna die. Yep. Luckily, not winded anymore, so. Do have Wink and Resolve. I hate that move. And there's that crap again. Throw up Guard the Rear for the damage reduction. Wait till next turn for that. See, this is where it can be really time consuming because she likes to do that crap every turn and then get 2 turns, which is dumb. And now he has mind control, so I'm going to wait 1 more turn. Stupid charm. So as you can see, she's not doing damage. She's just stalling, which is irritating. Go ahead and drink. Get rid of all that stupid damage reduction she does. Lock on Overwhelming Presence. Because now she doesn't have combat reflexes anymore, and you can actually counter and not worry about the stuff she does. I really hate charm. Luckily, she didn't give me winded, so I'm going to block with Volstagg. And hopefully not get blocked. Stupid mind control. And that's crap. I should have gotten enraged off of that because he is a scrapper. I don't care if it's blocking or not. But you get the idea. She stalls you elixir and then kill her. She has like no health left. But I have like no time left in this video, so I have to pause it and I'll show you the spin when I get to it. But really not that bad, just kind of time consuming. Especially if you get stuck with Enchantress last. But here is the spin. You have Fandral's ISO with your retort is supposed to cause migraine. Didn't really do it much that fight. It's supposed to though. Volstagg gets a stack of well-fed every round, which he uses to counterattack with. And Hogun is immune to winded, off-balance, fumbling, and flanked, which is an interesting little ISO. Especially since he is an infiltrator and a scrapper. Plus immunity to flanked is just nice. How did I know? But anyhow, that's the heroic battle. Like I said, not all that difficult, just time consuming. Especially when Enchantress starts getting 2 turns because you took too long. But hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope it helps you out. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one, which will probably be Spec Ops.